you hurt?
No.
Hunter's badge? It stopped the bullet.
Ah.
Take this, bitch!
Don't move.
Attention. Control units damaged.
Morons! We are at war! One task won't be enough for you now, you
What is this
imbeciles.
equipment?
This is the universal broadband radio jammer.
What?
It stops Moscow from hearing anyone. And them from hearing us.
Emergency shutdown.
Shit. This fucking sucks.
Do you hear that, Artyom? You were right all along. Do you see?
Oh.
It's not just Russia out there. It's the whole world. Oh my God.
Wow.
What for?
Because the war is still going on. And you behave like fucking kids. Hello!
All the guards will be here soon. Damn.
Don't shoot.
Artyom?
I'm with him.
Oh. Hey, Yermak.
I'm with you. You have to run.
I wanted to see. Never mind.
Is this yours? They just left it sitting there.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
We must get out before they recover. Get ready, people. Guards! You have to go sneak through the courtyard. Take the door the guards are coming through. Here, quick! Let's go.
Who are you?
Anna and Yermak, the train engineer. Run now. Just get to that hangar, then God willing, I'll get you out of here. So I'll get there easily.
Why are you helping us, Andrei Ivanovich?
I had... I guess I'll tell you later. I hope.
What you hiding, old man? I guess it's not the time for that, though.
Artyom, I see the enemy. Give me a boost. Can't really see well with the snowstorm. Don't forget your visibility gauge, Artyom.
My what?
If you don't move too fast and don't come out into the light, you'll be harder for them to notice. Don't turn your flashlight on either, they could notice.
We got 3 shots on this silence pistol.
Artyom, incoming, 2 of them. I'll give you some cover from above.
Where are they at? Oh, they're coming this way? Yeah, they're coming this way.
Trying to snack on me. Then you pray and spray. At least we have free ammo. We can handle the watchman together. If it's alone. Yes, if it's alone.
Whose side are... Oh, whose side are the hands of people on? And that's all 3 shots. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Uh-oh.
You think I'm not going to find you? You're wrong.
Oh, they had throwing knives? I didn't even notice that. Yes. Sorry guys, I need to requisition some ammo. Oh, he's about to have a... Oh, that's messed up. What?
It's on! Covering you!
That's so messed up. What?
Got one!
Man.
We need a medic here!
Down!
Anna, wait.
There he is, people!
Get up.
Up there!
Ah. Oh, what? Oops. I just threw my only knife.
There you go!
Alright, let's go.
Attention! The command center came under enemy attack.
What?
All unauthorized persons are to be fired upon immediately. Civilian personnel movement is prohibited until further notice. The jamming system is coming back online.
Oh, I need a gas mask.
Artyom, the hangar is right there. We can break through.
I need a gas mask. Oh no. I need a gas mask.
Great job, Artyom. We're inside. Now we have to find Yermak.
More throwing knives. Yes. Gotta get used to these new controls.
Ah, the engine is here. Artyom, they got Yermak. We have to get closer. If you get closer, I'll distract them while you rescue the old man. Artyom, try going down that ladder ahead. Just be careful.
Ladder? What? Huh?
Yes, sir. Mika's watching it. Captain, sir, you finally have permission to speak. This Yermak is one shady kid. What is he doing? Police is off tomorrow. We'll find out. First, we have a meeting. I'm telling you, there was a noise from behind the gate. There's nobody out there, that's for sure. The outside gates are only the watchman. What if it's the attackers? He said, and there's watchmen that have a knife. That's great. He's been acting way too suspicious.
Suspicious.
Group A, report your settings. Group B, continue patrolling the courtyards in the generator room. Group A, check the wind turbine zone. Communications
Really?
were lost there.
Damn, how many guards do they have?
Oh, come on. That alerted you guys? It's not right.
Hey, you! You're not going to pull anyone here! Come out!
I'm stuck. Okay. I'm stuck. I can't. Huh? I'm stuck. Alright.
Did you ever have a chance to relax like this before? I don't think so.
It's Yermak.
Oh, not getting shot at sure is nice for a change. Huh? Hey!
All clear.
Surprise! It's like, huh?
Am I glad to see you here?
Are you alright?
I'm fine, thank you. All right. We don't have much time. They'll be back. I'll go to the engine. It should be ready now. You go up there and
Come
switch the
Artyom.
turntable mechanism on. Yeah, and please, be careful. We can easily have the whole base.
Don't die, Yermak. Turn off your laser sight. What the heck?
More guards! Get them!
What? Ouch.
Come on, Artyom. Turn the turntable on.
Wait, hold up. Let me, What?
Artyom, we've no time. Turn it on.
There's plenty of time. Why can't I grab it? Am I full? Okay.
Alert! All groups, to the hangar!
Visual on the enemy!
Right! Contact the
Damn, what do we do? What?
Don't let go. Let's go. Immediately, let's go.
There's a manual drive on the platform. It's hard to
Artyom,
just a little bit.
What?
more guards. Get them. Help me out here, Artyom.
Hey, hold up, hold up.
Let's do this together. Just a little. Yes.
Nice. Oh, we are hijacking a train.
Yes.
Come here, quick!
You're going to rob the gate!
You should put the rest on. The sails might be damaged.
My mask is still cracked.
We did it. Yeah.
Artyom. Uh-oh. Flashbang.
Over. All right, shoot these two. And as for the engineer,
What do you mean, shoot these two?
don't you dare give me limp, soldier. Here, the colonel will give you his mind now. Colonel, sir, we have a situation here. Anna,
Dad.
Miller.
It's us. Help us.
what the hell?
Artyom, what are you doing here?
Talk about surprise. Colonel, this will mean court-martial for all of you.
All right, everyone, shut up! I can't believe this. Just can't. Shit!
So this is true? You're working for them? The bastards shot Artyom!
Be quiet!
They...
How did you end up here? Ah, it doesn't matter. You have no idea what you just stuck your heads in. We've no moves left. Hansa can't take this line.
No
down.
shit,
The Watchers
Sherlock.
won't let
No,
them.
I won't be quiet! What is this jammer for? Why are they hiding the fact that Moscow didn't survive alone? There,
What is
in the
Anna
ravine,
talking about,
there are
sir?
people
Anna
from
has
other
another
cities,
boss.
dead! All of them,
Everyone shut
women,
up.
children!
I'll tell you all later. Everything. Gramps, what's going on out there? Down this road? The road is fine, at least until 100 click mark. Is there a safe place to stop nearby? Of course. We have to make haste though. They called the cruiser.
Cruiser?
Alright, gentlemen. Artyom and Anna have just made a huge mess, and they can't go back to Moscow now. The wartime legislation dictates they be killed. In any case, I have to get them out of town until it all blows over. But you all should stay. Hear me, Major? My people are in no way related to
It's not my
this
call, and you know it.
misunderstanding.
Well,
at the
I'll
jump.
fight for the guys no matter what.
Of course, Artyom, Anna, they are with
The
us.
orderlies, no one behind.
Yeah.
All right, Spartans. Throw these overboard and full steam ahead.
Come with me, Artyom. Let's catch some air.
But my mask.
I'm so glad the boys supported us. It looks like my father didn't say a word to them about this either. We spent 20 years in Metro, thinking the rest of the world was burnt to a crisp in the war. But they just circled Moscow with those jammers, and we were none the wiser.
She's
How
pissed.
perfect of them.
But our masks, though. We're gonna die from radiation.
While you were getting irradiated on the surface, my father just kept lying. Lying to you, to me, to everyone, the whole fucking world, and not even batting an eye.
feel you, but I'm dying here. Slowly dying. It's the cruiser.
Stop the engine immediately and come out with your hands above your head.
Oh, snap. They are
That
joking.
was just a warning. If you do not comply, we will shoot to kill.
Fuck me, that's some armor. And look at all the machine guns.
Happy now? Is this what you were hoping
How
for?
is this his fault? You knew everything and never said
Warning! Stop the engine immediately.
Oh fuck! Are you okay? Yeah, just a scratch.
Okay, we'll stop it. But I must warn you, our brakes are not in great condition. Yermak, start slowing down. Let them think we are surrendering.
Ah, finally some good sense. Now, keep braking to a stop.
Well, grenades will barely scratch their paint, so
How about from the inside?
not enough explosives. Unless we put everything we have in their firebox.
Please, let me do it, Colonel, sir.
I will be appointing the volunteers here. Artyom will do it.
Ish.
Why Artyom?
Because he started it all, and he better do something about it. Artyom, leap over as soon as we
Oh, she couldn't say anything about that.
in the meantime.
Cause it's true.
Is that you, Jacob?
Yes, so cut this shit, Miller. There's nowhere to go. You've never been out here. We have.
We weren't going to go far, just out of town for a bit till the excitement quiets down. And you just opened fire. Will you let us go if we stop?
I have to detain you and bring you back to face trial. You do understand the charges you're facing, right? Desertion. Treason.
Are you fucking kidding me? Me? A traitor?
You tell me. Where are you taking that train, huh? On a simple joyride?
Alright.
No. I see only one answer. You've been fought and you're running back to your masters.
So the verdict has already been passed. We won't even see a trial.
Cut that shit out. What are you carrying, man? Defense plans? You don't want to buy yourself a seaside retirement without life, you damn cripple.
Plans? Treason? We have served you people without question for years. We have spilled our blood for the cause.
You sold out. They destroyed us and you...
I have been a soldier my whole life. I have dedicated my life to my people, my country. But I'll be damned if I give it to parasites like you.
Are these guys Hansa? Whose side are they on? Why was Miller fighting for them?
Walk around without raising suspicion. And if they report back, then we're still here. Boom! There's another 10 negatives dropped on Moscow, and no missile shield to save us this time.
Ah.
Hey, you never saw those kids, man. In this world, it is either us or them. And I am watching it on my own.
Okay. Yeah, just chill out there for a bit. Lieutenant Colonel Tauman, the Commonwealth of the Stations of the Ring Line. Aww. 6,000. $26 minutes of filter.
We're getting closer. Units are made and ready.
Stand up, Colonel Miller. Easy. We are slowing down. The brakes on this thing are busted.
Don't sweat it, Colonel. My people will help you handle it.
Invisible. Stealth.
Yermak, get ready to hit the brakes.
Stealth 100.
Wait. Now! Artyom, get going. This just come serious.
What the? Brake! Hit the brake! Stop, you asshole!
This is working again.
Heads up! Enemy on the brake! You motherfucker! Now you've done it! You, your lackeys, your daughters, you will all be treated not like deserters, but like rabid dogs! A bullet for each of you! You possibly bring a together as we do now! Let's twist cheese out of the day! Fire the
Artyom, come on! They're going to tear us to pieces!
I'm going. Let's chill. Chill up for a bit. How can I loot if I'm full of loot?
Stop shoot! I'm just a stalker. I'm not with him.
Artyom, place the bomb as close to the boiler as you can.
That's as close as it's gonna get. And jumping.
Hold on!
Don't get shot, dude. Nice. That's one cruiser down.
Thank goodness you're okay.
Now we are not just traitors. We are honest-to-God enemy saboteurs.
Oops.
We stopped 100 clicks from Moscow to check our Geiger counters. The thing is, they are all in the green, as if they're in a conspiracy. Still, this amazing piece of news doesn't really impress anyone that much. The guys are all confused as to what to do next. And I'm just waiting for answers. And hoping the commander, whom until recently I trusted implicitly, is going to be extremely persuasive in his reasoning.
So literally only Moscow is irradiated and everything else is... It's free real estate, man.
Why their own faces?
We are at a crossroads, so to speak, where everybody can help but wonder, what next? Where do we go from here?
Yes, more or less what I expected from you. But you got the picture. So, is your counter functioning? Have you checked it?
Yes, it's all green. Double checked it. Stepan's in the green too. We don't need masks here.
So, they were telling the truth.
Who was telling the truth? Why won't you answer? Who were those people trying to kill us? Why would they shoot at you, the Order's commander? Explain something at least! You owe us
might
She
as
does
well
have a
drop
point.
the bomb now. The war did not end.
What do you mean, did not end?
Let me finish. Most of our cities are destroyed. The rest of the country is probably under enemy occupation.
Oh wow, they got
Avoiding
invaded.
nuclear attacks against us. Command chose the only viable course of action: to play dead.
Wow.
To ensure radio silence, the SHIELD system was created. A network of radio jammers covering Moscow and suburbs. So that some radio enthusiasts wouldn't bring more bombs down on our heads by whining on air. And it's one of these jammers that got disabled by the hands of those present here.
Could
Oops.
you not have shared that before? Say, before Artyom took that radio outside and caught all that radiation?
No! I only got briefed half year ago. Under a strict, you talk, you die policy. And then had to tell my people we were securing a weather station.
Sir, with all due respect, if we can't go back, maybe we should advance and move on?
I have an idea, but...
What?
Artyom, rather than carrying on with this silent disapproval of yours, check the airwaves. We should be out of the jamming range by now, so give it your best try. Look for transmissions from the Ark.
The Ark.
Do you understand now why we're traitors in the eyes of command? We shut down a jamming station, shot up the guards, destroyed a patrol train, and ran away from Moscow.
Oh wow.
Who even needs a trial when the case is so clear? There's no way back now. Which means we have to continue moving forward.
Command, what are you talking about?
The Moscow Defense Command. Have you ever heard of the Invisible Watchers?
I have, but they're just an urban legend.
Not at all. They are command.
Are you sure they care for more than just protecting their asses? You mentioned the Ark. What's that all about?
If Artyom finds their signal, you'll figure everything out. Otherwise, there is nothing to talk about.
Do you think finding that Ark of yours is going to fix everything?
I do not. But if you have a better idea, then go ahead.
Yes, I do. We have to find a good place for people from Moscow, like Artyom always wanted.
Giving them all to the enemy? A grand idea. I say, we solve our problems before moving on to saving all Moscow. All right? How is it going, Artyom? Found it yet?
There's a whole world out here. A world where we could live.
So far, we only know one thing for sure. Radiation levels are nominal. The air is breathable. But what about the rain?
So what? You can't even breathe in Moscow.
So, does anybody live out here? We don't know. How will they treat us? I don't know that either. What would they do if they found out there are survivors in Moscow? Wait a moment, what was that?
From the Ark Project base. Everyone who can hear me. Everyone's still loyal to the cause.
Listen, everyone.
Rally point. Rally point location is code 1811-79. Area 1-5. I repeat. Proceed to the rally point. Rally point location is code
Got it.
181.
So, it is somewhere around here. The Yamantau Mountain. So, the route from here should go like this. This is our goal.
So, is this what you had in mind?
Yes, this is it. The Ark Project is a whole city underground. Enormous stores, machines, the best experts. It is the Commander General's HQ. All of the country's leaders are there. They have already started the restoration work. We will tell them that Moscow is alive. It wasn't all for nothing. Everything will change. Everything. Do you get it? A new life is starting for all the survivors of the war.
By the way, are there any single women in that place?
Great reaction.
Really?
So I think the moment calls for Bring it out to me.
Bring what out, Colonel? Sir?
That thing that's been sloshing about in your canteen. You think I'm deaf or what?
That. Just a moment. I thought my ears were deceiving me.
It's not a short trip to the Urals, so we should make ourselves comfortable, I guess. Let's name this bucket of bolts at the very least, eh?
It's about time.
Let's go around and be done with it.
Nah, go to hell. Even better. Oh, come on.
Aurora, the Roman goddess of dawn, and a cruiser of, you know what?
That's better.
Not bad. I like it.
Beautiful name!
The idiot
Okay, but the cruiser
suggests a good name.
I'll tell you later.
Looks like it's decided. Let's trick to
Aurora. Hey, Artyom, let's take a look at that map.
All right, we had a round. That should be enough. Yermak, full steam ahead.
Hi.
Full steam ahead.
Wow, that's some distance. I wonder how long it will take. How are you, Alyosha?
Oh, I was expecting an arrow from a Cupid, but I got a bullet from an ugly motherfucker instead.
You sure you're okay? Because I know you.
Just so you know, scars attract the ladies.
Oh, he got shot.
And there's definitely a lot of those up ahead.
I don't need a lot, really. It's quality that matters.
Shield project. (101 kilometer). Wow. So this whole time the Moscow or Russia was still being invaded even after the bombs dropped. It's crazy.
Hello, Artyom. It seems to me, whether it was intended or not, that our colonel now has a goal to strive for because of you. We all remember the way you fought back in D6, so no matter what lies ahead, we're with you. You can count on us. Yeah, yes. As for me, I'm running a little inventory check. Yeah, it is kind of cramped in here. I'm thinking of making something of a workbench. So that's all the instruments we get, and everything else will be within arm's reach. With no workbench, you just lose small components. We'll use this place to work on the weapons. Cleaning, oiling, keep out of everybody's way, and keep them from messing with my stuff. Well, we'll have to take turns, of course, but we'll manage. So, if you find any weapons you'd like to keep, I'll store them for you here on the Aurora, and you can come back to exchange them. You'll get them back in their best shape ever. Don't you doubt. Boy, have I cleaned and oiled a lot of weapons in my life. Factory and homemade too. Some of those were just amazing. So unusual. So, if you have any weapon-related questions, I'm your man.
Aye.
And weapons, they are like girls. They need attention. You clean your weapon well, you oil it, you check the ammo, because these dirty ammo caps do get rusty sometimes. But if you put your heart into it, the weapon never fails. Well,
Wow, so
I'll just
deep.
finish oiling this one, then start on another.
You busy? Staring into... What is this? Filters? Ah, whatever.
Well, hello there, Artyom.
Hey, Duke.
You people could have called me out there to drink to Aurora. I still think Beelzebub was a better name. Well, help yourself. Because frankly speaking, I'm a bit tired here.
Alright, Duke.
The thing about this job is that you forget it's winter.
You did save his life. Or Artyom's life.
Later, with your whole body aching. I heard that monotonous labor calms you. Well, it's not a lie. I do feel this calm, you see. It says it's dynamic meditation.
Dynamic
That
meditation.
philosopher doesn't come here to meditate too often, though.
It's a shovel simulator.
That's all? Okay, I'll take it from here.
Thanks, Duke. Where's Miller at?
Andrei Ivanovich, how long have you been working with those jammer people for?
About a year, I guess. At first, they got me to sign up by singing of my experience helping people. Told me about weather stations and mutant migration observers. I was proud to be helping those. Then, about 2 months ago, they loaded a bunch of people onto my Aurora. The guards took them outside and came back alone. Told me they took the people to a nearby station, but I knew it had caved in years ago. A few days later, I was coming back from a run, stopped the train, went and found those people. Soon they understood I saw that ravine. Fed me the usual lies about the spies and whatnot.
Did you believe them?
Well, it sure seems safer to believe. But then, I just couldn't keep the charade up. Then the security officer told me straight. Whoever you speak to, dies. The whole station dies with him if need be. So, that's how it went. But when I saw you, and then Artyom, I knew I wasn't alone anymore. You can't just keep these things in.
Now I understand why you helped us back then. Thank you.
Don't mention it. God willing, it won't end up being done in vain.
Yes. Have you ever taken a train beyond city borders?
No. Didn't get a chance to go. I used to be a metro train engineer. I worked on the ring line. Ha! What a bore that was. Going round and round all day, round and round. And no real distance either. It used to take us 30 minutes to make the lap. So I kept dreaming about how good it would be to just leave the metro and work on a real railroad. And travel around Russia. Not to run in circles like...
Look, Artyom, you should at least get some of that fresh air. No mask. This is what you've always dreamed about. I'm sorry, I interrupted.
It's all right. Don't worry. There's not much left to tell.
Oops.
My wife wouldn't let me. We had kids, too. When I'd start going on about the railroad, about my dream, she'd stop sleeping with me for months in protest.
Ouch.
But when Moscow got hit, my Tatiana and little Sashenka were at home. I was working that day. Irishka was waiting for me in the metro, returning from cram school. So we survived together that day. But in the end, I lost her too. TP. You know how it goes. So, I'm driving
Disease.
here, talking to Tatiana in my head. See, I say, you couldn't stop me for good after all. Here I am, on a real railroad. A real engineer. Tanisha.
Wow.
I'm sorry I got so emotional there.
Oh, it's my fault. I'm really sorry. And thank you for telling me.
Wow. This guy's been through a lot.
Hey, Artyom. Is there any music on the air?
Hold up. Let me get some music for you, buddy.
Artyom, a couple of words.
Sorry, Miller. No. What was it?
16 come in. 16 here. We just sighted a group of targets with 2 vehicles moving toward their position.
What?
They'll be there in about 40. Roll out the red carpet. Copy that, 102. Will you be ready to cut them off if they retreat along the same route?
These bandits?
Machine gun is in position already. We're going to throw a wire bolts and add a few claymores to that just to make sure. Copy, 102. Over and out.
No problem, buddy. Gotta get that copyright. Wait. Miller? Just one sec. Let me talk to the other dudes before you. Yep.
Not just sweet, so many shades of taste it has. A weird feeling, eh, my friend? I remember you telling me how you took your mask off atop a stonking dark. When you homed those missiles in on the dark ones, was the air bitter then?
Bittersweet, yeah.
Had you not launched those missiles, you'd probably never have climbed that building or received that signal. Life is weird, huh? One random event drags another with it, like links in a chain. And you are pulling that chain out of a deep, dark well. The links emerge from the dark water. And what link is in that bucket that's on the end of the chain? That's a mystery. That's what I often think about when facing a choice. You can't drop the chain either. You always have to drink from that bucket. Well, bottoms up, I suppose.
True.
So, how does it feel to be the Moses who yanked on this particular chain? Is it dumb to think about such things when all I ever did in life was carry out orders? Well, I'm not called idiot for nothing. Still, I would like to know what's on the end of your chain.
We will find out.
Look, if there's no radiation, that means we could bring everyone out of Moscow.
It doesn't matter if there's radiation or not, Comrade American. The citizens of Moscow...
Comrade American.
Why? We're just a short way from the city. The radiation's gone.
Things might have been that easy in your America, but life has never been so easy here. Even now, we woke up saviors of the metro, and by lunchtime, we're enemy spies, saboteurs, train thieves. And what for? Something we thought was true turned out to be a lie. And that is enough for them to want us dead.
The Hansa bosses must have known that we could live up here. But the public didn't know that. Who'd want to stay down in the metro if we told them?
We cannot tell them. If they are ready to make mincemeat out of old ladies and kids to keep their secret. What do you think would they do to you, Uncle Sam? Huh? We can't go back. We can't use radio. Remember the jammers?
Didn't they disable it?
Perfect Rambo and break through back into the metro. Do you expect they all just believe you and go, yes, Moses, lead us out of this Egypt? Can you even imagine the death toll?
Hold up.
Take your average station dwellers. Even if the Hansa guards didn't shoot them, how far would they get? Right to the nearest mutant den, most likely. We are safe here, speeding along on this Eastern Express. They are not as lucky. Not at all.
Well, what if there was a proper evacuation?
And who would do that? Hansa's people? The ones that kept us under lock and key for 20 years? Or us too? Besides, getting the people out of Moscow is not the end of it. You have to settle them somewhere, provide food. No, brother. I do get where you're coming from, but this matter is way more complex than it seems.
I guess you're right. All this clean air went to my head.
Too much clean air.
So, wait, does this mean the Colonel was in the know?
Zrak does seem to suggest that. Besides, he led negotiations with Hansa. Where would we be without them after the D6 debacle? They gave us weapons and recruits to replenish our losses. We, on the other hand, our competence does not stretch beyond thinking cozy thoughts and keeping the fools in the metro from killing each other off. Remember, if not us, then who?
You are too smart for your own good, idiot.
Alright. This guy's...
Demir, I've been thinking. How far are we gonna go?
No masks needed. The railroad runs through the whole country. As far as we want, I reckon. As for Undertow, it's about 2,000 clicks away.
No, I mean, how far can we get with the fuel we have? What's this machine's mileage?
Ah, that. Yeah, it certainly is a coal guzzler, this thing. But then again, there should be coal stores at every station. And if we don't find any, we could still burn firewood.
The road?
Why the long face, Demir?
You see, I made a mistake of stocking up on filters. While I could have gotten a whole bunch of MREs for the same ammo, or a new hazard suit, I wish I'd known there'd be no need for them.
Ah.
The corporal sold them way too hard, that bastard. Get them while they last. He even gave me a book as a free extra. Quotations from Charman Mao. Do you know this writer? Mao? Anyway, here I am like a fool with the stupid book and the
They put that in, huh?
Well, we could really use that
Uh-oh.
grade ammo now. You never know who or what we might meet.
You're not giving the book enough credit. At the very least, it contains a whole world of wisdom on fighting the war against the imperialism. Which we might encounter on the way, even though so far we just seem to be fighting our own.
Yeah, Anna's pulling no punches this time. Perhaps she shouldn't have. It's not like the Colonel understands everything. Who's in the right here?
Whoever's not wrong, obviously.
Oh,
Well, who's not wrong then?
the winner.
He does nothing and says nothing too.
Give me a break. Who's in the right now?
Everybody is, brother. And nobody.
Oh no.
I shouldn't have asked.
I am not bothered when I'm not understood. I am bothered when I don't understand.
This guy is like a Socrates. And his philosophical mind benders.
Still holding on to life? I'm done for, my friend. But at least I died protecting my friends. Shut up, you fool. By the way, Uncle Sam, your command of Russian is quite good.
Another 40 years or so, and you'd go completely native. Isn't it confusing now, though? If your California is still around, you became a Russian for nothing. By the way, if we meet the occupying forces, whose side will you be on, Sam? Ours or theirs?
Oh, good question.
Not funny. But if the war is still not over, does that make us enemies?
Nah, that's not what I meant. The colonel told me to stop smoking shroom, but isn't a pipe of peace an exception, eh?
I wish we could smoke one in California, my man. That would be so much fun.
Oh, damn.
Ooh, that
Do you miss
hurts.
home?
I don't know. Really, I got used to it. And now I learned my folks might be alive in how many days?
I see. What I meant was, even though you're an American, you're our man.
I'm a Spartan, Alyosha. Now and forever. You're a Spartan too. This is what we are now. I wonder what they think of me at the Supreme HQ, though.
Drop it. We'll all stand with you, like with Anna and Artyom, like when the colonel protected you from that crowd.
Yeah. There were women, old guys, and kids. They all wanted it. I didn't even want to resist. Even though I was younger and stronger back then. So, we're going to the Urals. I'd love to see San Diego, though. Even in a dream.
There's this little whorehouse on the Tsvetnoy Boulevard station I'd like to see. Even if it was just in a dream. Look, I'll catch some shut-eye if you don't mind.
Of course. Get some sleep.
Make sure you wake up, though.
Yeah. Besides, in a dream, it's definitely cheaper.
Wink, wink, this guy. Wink, wink. Alright, Miller, what you got?
Artyom, what's done is done. Yes, I didn't stop you from going outside. Yes, I tried to talk you out of it. Yes, I didn't tell you you were not the only ones to survive.
Why is it? Speak louder.
Even I didn't have the clearance. Not back then. This is a state secret. Do you understand? I've been granted clearance only after a fight to protect the D6. They said they needed me to teach their recruits because the war was still on. Don't you think I was shocked? What did our people in D6 die for? What did I lose my legs for? But I understood. Because the war was still on. Security was paramount. Our people would have understood. So please, do the same. You would have spilled the beans to everyone in Metro. You're a goddamn Prometheus, a messiah. You must lead the people out of the caves. Do you think you would have saved anyone? Remember that jammer? What if Moscow has been found out because of you? What if there are missiles inbound? Anyways, no matter what they think of me, I'm no deserter and will never become one. I'm ready to bear full responsibility for everything. But if there is even the smallest chance to earn my pardon, I will take it. Which means that we, like a runner that tripped, need to keep running ever faster just to keep balance. And don't dare you trip us all over again. Am I understood?
Yeah.
I hope I am. Anyway, at least now we know where to run. So, go back inside and take a look at the map. Our route is pretty obvious now.
Alright, Colonel. You good? Nothing more to say? Not even, I'm sorry I never told you? Or, I'm sorry you don't trust me? Something? No? Later, Colonel.
After all those years in the underground, the air of the surface seemed incredibly fresh, intoxicating. But that was not what had caused the crew's euphoria. Our journey finally got a definite purpose provided by the transmission from the government bunker in the Urals. For 20 years we thought that neither the government nor military high command had survived. Turns out they're still around. Where were they while we were eating each other alive in the metro? We'll have a lot of questions for them once we reach Undertow, if we reach it. The ruins of our country are under enemy control, according to Miller, and we'll have to fight through to our goal. A small team against the occupation armies? What are the chances that we'll succeed, that we'll get some answers?
Froze anything off yet, darling? Here, let's warm you up a little bit. So, what do you think our chances of getting to Undertow alive are? It's the only thing on my father's mind. How to earn his forgiveness, get back to Metro and his old life, the life you had always been running from. And to think, I never believed you. And now I'm looking at this fog, thinking it could actually be hiding our new life from us. By the way, we should be approaching the bridge soon.
And there's a light.
A campfire! People! There are people there! Hit the brakes!